Greetings, Mech Warriors. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is TTB, and welcome back to German Mechgineering. And today, guys, we are playing the Mad Dog Revenant in a team support configuration. This thing is 100% support and 0% fighting on your own. You have to stick with your teammates, but if you do that, then you can provide an insane amount of firepower to your team. So this is the build on screen right now. As you can see, we're running quad ATM 9s and a clan light tag. That is it. No more weapons, nothing else. You don't need anything else. You could argue that you could lower the head armor a little bit and lower the left and right leg armor a little bit to get a full tag instead of a light tag, but I found that a light tag at 450 meters is working better with the ATMs. You don't want to really shoot them beyond 450-ish meters anyways, because then you go down into that one damage area where you don't want to shoot them because it's just a waste of ammo, right? So this thing on an Alpha Strike has 72 firepower at the non-optimal range, and that's the crazy thing, it has 27 times 4 firepower at optimal range. So 27 times 4, that is 108 damage Alpha Strike at the optimal range between 130 to 260 meters. So if you can stay at that sweet spot, you're doing insane amounts of damage with a 60-ton mech that goes 81 kph and stays relatively cool, I would say. So do not underestimate this bad boy. Okay, let's jump right into the skill tree. In terms of skill tree, it should be straightforward. You guys have seen this so many times now. We go into firepower, we take all the missile nodes, rack 1 and 2, high explosive 1 and 2, spread 1 and 2. We also take a lot of the heat gen nodes on the left hand side here. Then we go full survival tree to get maximum tankiness possible. That gives us 75 on the right torso, 92 on the center torso, which is actually fairly tanky. I'm actually really happy about this. Then we go into the sensors tree. We take seismic 1 and 2, we take full radar derp 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points of radar depuration to make sure that the enemy missile launchers cannot lock onto us for that long, and that we have a chance to get into cover after we've shot. And then the auxiliary tree, we take cool shot with cool shot cooldown, plus of course enhanced spotting and an extra consumable slot. That will give us in total double cool shot, double artillery strike. And that will give us a lot of fun to play with. Well, that's the build for today, guys. Let's go ahead and take this bad boy into a dropship and see how it performs. I'll see you there. Well, guys, here we are on our first map. It is going to be Rubelite Oasis. We are doing capture points here, and I'm trying to find the weasel that took my poor Epsilon away, but unfortunately there is no more weasel here. So let's go ahead and find some different weasels up top here in the Fox 6 area. The enemy team is pushing towards the Echo 5, Echo 6 area, and I want to make sure that I take the top position here to try and assist my buddies. And I will do that, for example, by going onto this. Oh, look at that! This gentleman over there, that's a blackjack. He just ate a full salvo. That's about 72 damage into his face, and now I am eating some damage. I'm dropping an artillery strike to try and dissuade this guy, and now we run for cover. I paid with 10% of my mech for my insolence, but that is alright. Let's see if we can get some revenge in. Yep, that looks like a measure of revenge onto the rifleman, at least a little bit of damage to target. And did you guys see that up top? There was a Fafnir, Echo 7 up top, right across. Where are you? Okay, well, he's hiding again. Let's try and find a different target. For example, ooh, look at that. ECM Roller to C. Hello there, good sir. Eat a full salvo and back to cover we go. There is the Fafnir. Okay, back to cover. And let's try this again. And by the way, guys, these are ATMs. You can fire them unguided, no warning. Bada bim, bada boom. How beautiful is that, huh? Let me show you again. And 1, 2, 3, and 4, and back to cover. Sometimes, especially when targets are sitting prone, it's best to just shoot them without the guidance system, without a lock-on, to just ensure that those missiles hit your target and the target doesn't get aware before the damage comes in. So, just another pro tip for you guys. Another evil tip for you guys. And speaking about evil, let's go on to the enemy Corsair, give him some love from our ATM 9s, and then potentially look towards the bottom. I've got a Nova here who's a little bit frisky, just going in like a crazy person, but we will see how much he likes my massage with the ATMs. Yeah, I'm gonna switch over to the Corsair again. It's the bigger target and the more scary target, and I can melt him better. Also, my buddy down below in the Kodiak needs some help. For some reason, you can't kill this Corsair with CT open, but maybe we can go ahead and seal the deal. Yes, we could seal the deal. Beautiful. Okay, now let's go ahead and find a different target here. For example, ooh, there's a blackjack from before again. Let's backpedal here a little bit, wait for him to go into range. 150, perfect range, and we take him down, and there we go, there's the Fafnir from before. And I'm just gonna go single target fire here with my ATMs because we're a little bit hot here. This of course is not a full skill build, but luckily he's ignoring me, which is perfect because all my salvos are doing 27 damage to him right now. 27, and another 27, and Ripperoni Jabroni, he goes down. 7 kills over 3. This looks very good for us, doesn't it? Okay, there we go. Another Timberwolf coming in. It's a Brawler Timberwolf. Well, brawl against my ATMs is what I say. I think he should be going now because he took quite a few shots to the face. 7 kills to 5. My teammates are melting away for no reason whatsoever. Let's go ahead and go in on Golf and Marauder 3R. 3 Rack 2s and no other weapons, and he's not gonna have any weapons in a sec here. There we go, side torso gone and mech gone. I went into override here, but I just wanted to secure the kill on the enemy here. 8 kills to 7. The enemy team is really killing my guys left and right. Enemy Locust going on here. He doesn't even have stealth or anything. He's just running around with small pulses, and my teammates have basically been ignoring him. And the problem is, if he chooses to stick with me, I have no chance here. I got a chance here to shoot him, but I couldn't get the lock. He gets behind cover. That is a huge problem for me now. I can only try and go in onto the enemy Orion to see, give him a little bit of my damage. His CT is open. He should be dead with one more salvo here. If we're lucky, yep, my teammates are taking him down. But the Locusts are coming for me, and he's got an easy job with me because I've got both side torsos open and red. And with the next shot, we shall be dead here. Yeah, that's the thing, guys. There is no defense against that. If your teammates decide to just start dying in droves and there's nobody there to protect you, then you cannot use your backup weapons. So you can't use your team support weapons to really destroy the enemy team. You gotta die one death, right? And so we die. And guys, a couple like 4, let's say small lasers, 4 year smalls, wouldn't have made a difference here. Totally pointless. The only guy we still have left alive is a Wolfhound with 1 leg missing. 10 kills to 11. He's got the friendly little guy to fight against and some other target in the Echo 6 area towards the right. But the problem is, looking at the capture points, we're losing with capture points anyways, so this should be over in a sec here. Oh, there we go, it's a Bushwhacker, triple rack 2, and he's still very healthy. Yeah, the Wolfhound is not going to win this. Bushwhacker can just easily wiggle his nose once he goes ahead and goes into overheat. Let's see. Yeah, CT is open right now on the Wolfhound, and he's overheated, and he should be dead here any second, especially as soon as the okay, never mind. Yeah, the Locust actually came around the corner, but the match was over before that. Sad face. So this is how you can see a team throw a 7-3 into a 10-11. 3 killing blows, 6 assists, 2 solo kills, 4 kill most damage dealt, almost 1100 damage done, and 7 components destroyed. Now, I would say this mech works. Team, some people did, some people not so much. And guys, if you enjoyed this content, check out my Patreon page, become an active supporter of Team TTB. And of course, we're going to jump ahead right into the next match. It is going to be in the frozen wastelands of Frozen City Classic. Nighttime edition, no haze, and all the fun there's in the Orion walking ahead. And I get a little bit too trigger happy here on my first salvo, but we did get a few missiles into target here. Now, the enemy team is walking up on the Bravo 4 right now, so I might try and get a few more shots off on these guys. Maybe on the Orion, I'm taking some Raka-Daka fire here from the enemy Mauler, but I just decided to get those 4 shots into target here to make sure that we keep that Orion suppressed. Oh, hello there. That is not something I want to deal with right now. It's a Hellbringer. I have trouble locking onto him because it's got ECM. I have to get my tag onto him if I'm in the right range. Let's just go for something else. For example, this gentleman here in his Marauder, send him some love, get caught behind the teammate, and then hide behind the building. Not going so well right now. Let's try and see what we can do from over here. Maybe shoot through that little gap. Yes, we could. Beautiful. We're a little bit hot right now, so let's drop the cool shot and target this gentleman right here. Oh yeah, it's a big one. We're not doing too much damage here at this range, just 2 damage per missile, but you know what? 2 per missile is better than 1 per missile, and this gentleman right here is almost in 3 damage range, but not quite, unfortunately. Luckily for me though, my teammates were focusing him, so he got actually wrecked pretty hard here, and I think he's already dead now. Okay, good. Now what I don't like is that we are all bunched up in this area right now. This is not the best way to do this, and the problem is that the enemy team can now go ahead and push around us towards the Charlie 3, Charlie 4 area and hit us from the side if they are a little bit brave, and that could be the disaster for my team, especially a disaster for me because, again guys, as you've seen last round, this mech does really well when it can shoot all its missiles, but it does really poorly if somebody underruns your minimum range. And that is okay, guys. As I said so many times, you choose a specific role you want to fulfill in the game. A specific role. And my role right now is medium to close range, extreme fire support. And that means I cannot go ahead and be the, what should I call it, the Swiss Army knife for everything right now. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just trying to support my teammates here at this medium range, going in onto the Marauder 3, taking a little bit of fire, that's alright, that's a little bit of a trading game going on here. Maybe go on to that enemy linebacker, he looks juicy, ER mediums, ER large, and an Ultra AC5. Okay, that thing is all over the place. So let's put it even more all over the place by shooting it with a lot of ATM missiles. Let's go around the corner. And here we go, there's the salvo, and there is the kill. That was efficient and brutal. Okay, let's find the next guy here. Oh, that's the Marauder again. I just can't get a proper lock onto him. Maybe go onto the enemy Hellbringer. Oh yeah, his side torso is open. If I can, I might be able to curve the missiles around the building, but I'm just not getting a lock here. Again, the power of ECM. There we go, no more ECM because we got you tagged and we got you bagged. Beautiful. Enemy Shadowcat running around behind my teammates. I'm just gonna go for a big volley right here, right in the beginning, just to do as much damage as possible. We took away his side torso, which is really good, but he's still got 2 large pulses. Didn't help him though because my teammate took him out from behind, somebody actually taking care and making sure that he didn't get close to me. So well played, team buddy, well played. Well, there we go, only one enemy left alive right now. He's got a pulse, so it's gonna be running around here somewhere. But yep, this looks like it is in the bags. Oh, look at that, it's a Wolfhound. And let's try and see if we can get another shot off onto him, maybe. It's a little bit difficult though, because as you know, there's a lot of buildings here, so with the ATM travel time, unless he runs into open terrain, I will probably not be able to get him, especially if he underruns my minimum range. Let's see, maybe now? Nope, he runs behind the building, and then he dies to my teammate's fire. Okay, 12 kills, over 6, final score. Let's have a look at the scoreboard to see how we did, but let's say that was a successful match. Just make sure, guys, you stay at the right range and you stay with your teammates. If you're alone, you're an easy bit of prey. 2 killing blows, 1 solo kill, 3 KMDDs, 5 components destroyed, 669 damage done. The cousin of the neighbor of the grandpa of the beast. 666. Thanks for watching. Take care.